There's a certain ache we carry, not from what happened, but from what didn't. The hug left hanging. The conversation we promised to finish. In the quiet gaps of our stories, live the ghosts of unfinished goodbyes. And our brains, our hearts, they never forget the words left unsaid. Our brains are designed for resolution. Like a story waiting for its final page, the mind searches for endings. Unfinished goodbyes disrupt our emotional circuits, leaving the narrative open-ended. This absence of closure confuses the brain, keeping it stuck, looping through memories, emotions, and what-ifs. When we lose the chance to say goodbye, we lose part of the healing process. This emotional short-circuiting triggers anxiety, insomnia, and even depression. The unfinished moment remains suspended in time, as if our minds refuse to let go until we've been heard or have heard the other. Emotional memories aren't stored like files, neatly labeled and shelved. They're tangled in senses, smells, sounds, and feelings. When goodbye is incomplete, these fragments stay raw, constantly lighting up the same neural pathways, making it harder to move forward with peace or perspective. Grief isn't just about loss, it's about adjustment. Our brains undergo a rewiring process when someone crucial leaves. Without closure, the rewiring falters. It's like trying to end a chapter with no punctuation. Grief, then, becomes more like a story stuck on loop than a process we can grow through. Human cultures have created hundreds of rituals to mark endings. Funerals, farewell parties, last rites. They give the psyche a place to land. These structured goodbyes help the brain contextually file a memory as complete. Without them, we struggle, wandering between denial and longing. Sometimes the goodbye is taken out of our hands. Sudden death, unexpected breakups, final words unsaid. The injustice of not knowing, not speaking, tethers us to questions with no answers. Beneath that silence, our neural wiring attempts to rewrite history, but never quite succeeds. Neuroscientists call it the Zeigarnik effect, our tendency to remember incomplete tasks more than completed ones. Emotionally, every goodbye we didn't get becomes a neural open tab. Until we complete it somehow, our brain keeps that tab active, searching, hoping, replaying. Healing without goodbye is possible, but it's different. It often requires us to create the closure we were denied. Letters not sent, conversations held in quiet solitude, rituals of our own making. The brain responds to symbolic acts, as if it finally gets permission to stop searching. Our brains can simulate closure. Through journaling, imaging final words, or therapy, we provide our minds with narrative endings. These aren't delusions, they're neurobiological interventions. They help us shift from a need for external validation to an inner peace that says, "This goodbye is mine." Acceptance doesn't mean forgetting or even forgiving. It means allowing the story to remain flawed, unfinished, and still closed. It is saying to ourselves, "This ending didn't come the way I wanted, but it has come." The brain then gently puts down its searchlight. Unfinished goodbyes teach us the value of presence, the urgency of truth. They show us that every farewell, no matter how small, is sacred. In acknowledging the weight of what we didn't get to say, we honor not only the one we lost, but the wholeness of our own healing.